One of the great things about the GP-10 is its ability to be used without having to have a 13-pin cable. And, many of the devices, you lose a lot of the features if you don't use a special cable. But the great thing about the GP-10 is that with a normal quarter-inch plug can get a lot of all the amp modeling and most of the effects out of the box straight in. Other thing about it is that it's very clean. The normal pickup going into it is a very clean signal. It's actually one of the cleanest signal paths that Boss has come up with. Of the V guitar line, it's the most compact. They packed a lot into a very compact package, and that's one of the great advantages of the GP-10. One of the cool things about the GP-10 in the V guitar line is the way that the models of acoustic instruments, including sitar and banjo and resophonic guitars, any guitar that's outfitted with the 13-pin can have really credible sounding guitars at your disposal for recording. And I think it's one of the cool things about it. You can create hybrid tunings. You have all your open Gs and drop D type tunings, but you can have tunings whatever you can imagine. I find that the acoustic models in this device, the GP-10, are actually superior to the acoustic models in the VG-99, which is actually, in a way, a more advanced product. But the technology of modeling has advanced a great deal, and Boss has been really up on it. So there's a patch that I program called Cave Walker, and it starts out as a kind of a rootsy, kind of slightly dirty patch, and it's got a synth bass that I mix in, and then I also have an overdrive that I kick in to the regular guitar. So it's kind of a layer of 3 different sounds with that one. The tuning options that you have with the GP-10 are vast. You can have your drop D, you can have your open G, open Ds, you can have your dad-gad tunings, you can have your modal tunings, you can have baritone tunings, you can have soprano tunings, your Nashville tunings. I mean, really, you can have tunings that you make up yourself, experimental tunings. And you can also have the tunings morph. You can have the tunings shift back and forth if you want to get crazy. So you can do a lot with the tunings on the GP-10. One of the patches that I programmed for the GP-10 is one called Alice C-Train, and it's actually dedicated to the organist Alice Coltrane, who is the wife of John Coltrane. And she was a great innovator on the organ, and she figured out a way to turn the organ off, it would change the pitch and turn it back on again. And she kind of figured out her own kind of pitch bend, and it was really a patch dedicated to her. What it does is that I'm able to do a kind of a momentary bend, and you can pick the amount of bend on each string. So you can have it go from, say, like an octave below up to standard pitch, or an octave or 2 octaves above, down to standard pitch, and you can have it be inconsistent across. So I have one string that goes down from a fifth up to the pitch, one that comes down from an octave. And it's momentary, so as soon as I take my foot off the pedal, it does a swoop and goes back to standard. And it's pretty fun. There are a lot of exciting things. The modeling is the most advanced that Boss has done so far. So I would say go to your local retailer and really check it out. One of the things that you can do with the GP-10 is that you can have various ways of changing parameters in real time in your patches. And one of the ways there is called the wave pedal. And it's a kind of either a sine wave or a triangle wave or a sawtooth wave. And you can apply it to any one of 8 different changes in real time. And you can not only change a parameter like the cutoff of the frequency, but you could actually change the type of instrument. So basically, I have the wave pedal assigned to change it back and forth between a GR300 and the wave synth. So it actually changes the actual synthesizers changing in real time as you play the instrument. And the editor is actually an online link to what a lot of people are doing in terms of programming. And also, I would say there's a V guitar forum, a forum of people that are really into the GR55, that are into the VG99 and into the GP-10, and they're really smart, cool people. So this is a device that's also a social networking aspect is rising around it. And the sounds that are going to be on this page are going to be available at bosstonecentral.com. And there are a lot of great guitar players and great programmers that have put up very cool sounds. And the stuff is there for free. You download it. That's something that's very, very cool. The new editor for the GP-10 and the GT001 is really